Hey everybody, it is the Angry Honey Badger here, and welcome to Badger's Picks for the week of September 8th. Let's see who's free this week and which 4 champions I'm going to recommend. Free this week, we're going to be seeing Corki, Kha'Zix, Lissandra, Nasus, Rengar, Soraka, Syndra, Thresh, Vayne, and Yasuo. And as for my first recommendation for the week, I'm going to throw that one over to Syndra. I like Syndra. I think she's a fun champion. She does really well against individual targets. She also does a good job at stunning up whole teams. But the reason why I'm going to recommend her this week is because I think they finally fixed most of her bugs that she had for most of this season. She had a lot of weird ball bugs, bouncing off of things they shouldn't, not going directions you wanted, not activating on certain things. I think most of them have actually been fixed up, and it just helps make her slightly more viable because you just won't run into a bug. She's really fun to play. She has a lot of early game damage too, and actually saw a few buffs during the season that actually make her a little bit stronger, so try her out if you haven't played her. As for my second recommendation for this week, going to give that one over to Thresh. Thresh has always been a very solid support champion, you could say. And I think right now, the way the meta sits, he's in a good spot. He's not the strongest of the strong, but he's not fallen off at all. I don't ever think he could really fall off, but he's very, very good right now. And he still makes very, very impactful plays. So if you don't own him yet, you might want to try him out this week. And then as for the third champion I'm going to recommend for this week, I'm going to give that one over to Vayne. Vayne's been rising up recently. Slight meta shift stuff, slight item stuff with Zeke's now giving crit. It's really helpful for her, and with her crazy attack speed, it just kind of helps her kind of guarantee more damage, which is a really good combination. So Vayne's kind of been rising up, and we'll probably see her continue to rise up in some popularity, and maybe see her quite a bit at Worlds. We'll see. We'll have to see how things go in the next patch as well. But Vayne's a good champion. If you don't have her, now would be a good time to try her out. And as for my final recommendation for this week, I'm going to give that one over to Soraka. Now, Soraka, we haven't actually seen too much play. I did recommend her probably a couple months ago in Free Week. I think she's underutilized right now, and we've seen her actually pop out in competitive play too. She's really good, and she can throw out so many impactful heals late game. It's absolutely ridiculous. She can full heal a tank in a matter of seconds. It's really, really ridiculous. She has a few issues, but nothing too outrageous, I think. But she's just seriously super solid, and global heal gets you assists, gets you gold, helps everyone on the team. She can make some really good plays. It's kind of hard to say, or kind of interesting to say that, but she really can. So if you're looking for another support to try out, you might want to try out Raka. Those are the champions that are free this week. Those are the 4 I'm going to recommend you try out. Obviously, you can play any of the other ones you want. There's some other good choices in here. I'd stay away from Nasus, though. He's got a really bad Q bug right now where he doesn't use it. We saw this happen in a live stream of mine not too long ago. If you want to know more about these champions, make sure you check out the champion tier list that I made a couple days ago for patch 5.17. I go into more depth about champions. You can see where I placed them too. And yeah, it's a good video. If you haven't checked it out, be sure to do so. But those are the champions. If there's a box around them, obviously that means that it will take you to a build and guide of some type. Be sure to check it out. But other than that, good luck this week on the fields of justice.